Good morning, lovelies. So great to have you here. What a great way to start the day with a little bit of filming, which is always a very, very fun part of my day. So today I have a new SNS Matching My Eyes video for you guys. I just absolutely love the color inspiration. So beautiful, beautiful glittery purple and a lilac and glittery base. So a very, very shiny look for today. I've already got my purples on. I'm ready to match it too, and some amethyst. So without any delay, I'll get straight into it. I'm just going to go do my skincare very quickly and come back and do some beautiful color matching. All right, there it is, face on, contouring and the whole bit. Eyebrows, which probably need to be fixed at the end, but that's okay. We can do that after the eyes are done. So straight away, I'm going to go for this sort of lilac-y color inspiration. That's the main point. And I'm going to kind of bring in a silvery component or a grayish component to mimic the beautiful metallic that they've got as the accent. Won't go quite as shiny because that will just look silly. Going all shiny, we'll definitely have to incorporate a little bit of matte to just make it look like a good eye look. Alright, so just to start off with, I'm going to choose a really, really vibrant purple, basically to match the lilac tones, but much, much deeper. Look how beautiful this color is. It matches the scarf really, really, really well. And we're going to start by putting this crazy, beautiful purple right in the crease. So where the lid stops and the bone starts. Once it's down, just fanning it out. Immediately creating the shape and setting the tone for the look. My next color is going to be a very little bit of this beautiful dark purple. It's kind of the exact same tone, just a lot darker. I'm just going to go right under the purple that I have. Just really kind of stamp it on. That worked out pretty well. So the idea is just to create shadow and not really introduce a new color or anything, but just create a division between the lid and the bone. Once again, pretty light-handedly, same family of purples, just going a little bit lighter and probably even more light-handed. So tapping the excess off on very, very fluffy. This brush is angled as well, so it just makes it a little bit easier to apply, and very, very light window washer kind of movements. So as you can already tell, we've got the beautiful vibrancy of the first color, the shadow that you can really clearly see there of the second color, and now you've got this beautiful diffuse finish instead of this harsh finish created by the last step. All right, we've already done one cut crease on this channel, which I'm officially announcing is enough for now. I'm going to go back to the beautiful natural technique that I developed. So wonderful mineral setting spray full of beautiful oils, nourishing for the skin, very, very safe for the eye. A little flat brush. Synthetic is best when using any kind of liquids really, but oils especially because they absorb. Tapping off the excess so it's only just damp to the touch, and sweeping onto the lid, cleaning away anything that you don't want to be there, and also resetting the lid ready for new color. Now that the lid is nice and prepped, I'm going to shift to a different family of purples. I'm going to go into a much, much cooler tone purple and into a gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer. So once again, with a little bit of setting spray on the brush, just a tiny bit, and into this, just, oh, so pretty. Like a true lilac, but it's a metallic. And it's just going to go right flat onto the very, very center of the lid. Okay, so I've got a very beautiful center to the lid, very, very shiny, and very, very different tone to the top, so it looks like a cut crease kind of look, as we always go for, without having to put a ridiculous amount of product onto the eyes. So how nice is that already? So I'd really like to kind of go into the more light tones to finish off the lid. So we're going to search for a gorgeous corner color here, but we don't want to go too dark, so that's a bit of a challenge. So lucky for me, I've got 240 colors here, plus all my Nutrimedics colors on top of that. But I found this really lovely, oh, not focusing, really lovely kind of grayish tone purple, kind of sort of aubergine kind of tones. So yeah, very cool tone though. And yeah, let's see how it looks as a corner color and if we can blend it with the warmer tones. Wow, look at that. So it's definitely paying off as a bit of a grey, which is fantastic. It really works out well as a corner colour. Look at that. So I decided to go underneath and blend it out and create sort of a smoke with it because it just spoke to me like that, I guess. And it works really well with the middle purple as well. And not at all contrast to the purples at the top because it's not pink at all. It's more of a sort of bluey purple. So worked out really well. But, you know, it's only makeup. If it didn't work, we could always wash it off and go for something else. Loving how it blends just through here. I'm loving that it didn't really interfere with the two-tone crease there. Lovely. Okay guys, we're going to need to get something very shiny and very bright for the inner corner just to really reflect what we've done here. So I found this really pretty metallic peach color, and just with my finger I'm just going to stamp it onto the inner corner. Then I'm going to take a little brush that's just like this, little flat one, back into that same color and just drag it down under the lashes. And then we're going to finish it all off with some loose pigment and blend it in with the beautiful shiny purple that we have. The loose pigments that I have are a little bit peachy tone, which is really pretty against the purple, but I thought before we lay that down, I'm going to put this gorgeous kind of cooler toned shimmery color on top. It's just from the Nutrimedics colors. So just really carefully with a very thin flat brush, just dabbing it over the peach and into the purple, just blending the two. And just using that very same brush, but this time with some setting spray, because we are using loose pigment, and just the very lightest touch of those loose pigments just for a shine factor, and right over the very corner of it. I've gone right back into that very first inner corner peachy color that we stamped on and just used it under the brow there, really fixing it up. See how it's much neater now that the underbrow color has gone on? So I've got that same shadow right there. I'm just going to do the same thing here, always starting by pressing it on under the arch and then dragging it out. There we go. So beautiful, neat transition, really lovely hues going from a really cool lid with a really bright corner into a very wonderful smoked out arch. Really happy with how this is going. All right, something different today for the liners. I've just lined my lips as well, but that's another thing. But about the eyeliners. So I'm going back into my defining waterproof eye pencil. Such a beautiful product. It doesn't move. It's got a kohl kind of finish. And I just opened a new one. So really excited to use it. And so I'm just going to feather this on the same way I do with the liquid, but it's going to create a much softer finish. That is the beautiful thin line that you can achieve with that defining pencil. It really is defining, and it does stay on all day, but as you can tell, it's a really soft, lovely sort of smudgy pencil when it first goes on. So if you wanted to smoke it out, it's perfect to do that with. But now that it's there, it's going to stay there all day, which is fantastic. And next we're going to do another defining pencil, but this one is grey. It's called Charcoal. Really lovely for every day as well, because it's much softer in color. And I'm just going to do that right over where we smoked out that beautiful purple, smoky, greyish kind of eyeshadow on the lower lid, just really redefining the shape there. Only going up until the pupil, and just really elongates the eye. See what I mean? So soft, and you know, it's like wearing black, but it's just a lot more mild, and yeah, just still achieves everything a black pencil will achieve, but without being harsh. Especially if you're fairer, I think that the grey pencil, the charcoal, is just perfect. Or if you don't wear much makeup and you don't really want to make too much of a statement, just use it for a reshaping. Very, very, very natural kind of looking colour in comparison to the black. Alright lovelies, and there it is, the completed look with some beautiful ombre lips. Really obsessed with this look. So natural but yet so effective. You know, it doesn't sort of stand out in your face like a red lip would, but it's so pretty anyway. And a little bit of blush and contour and all that sort of thing for the skin. And we finished it all off with my beautiful Savvy Minerals spray. You know, the same products can create 3 million looks. Really, just so much fun creating new things all the time. You go and dip into the same colors or the same palettes using the same brushes, and a completely new picture comes out. And that is what is the most exciting thing about makeup, is just how creative you can get. Alright lovelies, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something fun out of it and you try a look. Purple can be a bit of a scary color to wear, but I think that this one turned out alright. And I do encourage you to just have a little play at home and see how it looks on you. If you like this video, I'd really love you to press like and, you know, leave me a comment. You just got to scroll down all the way to the bottom to do so, and tell me what you think. It's really fun watching the numbers grow. One more subscriber, welcome, in the last week, which is really, really great, really exciting. Even though it's a slow journey, it is such a wonderful, rewarding one, and so happy to be on it with all of you. If you haven't done so already, and you can, jump on Instagram. Lots and lots of posts go up there. So if you wanted to see more looks, they're all up on Instagram. Wherever you are around the world, I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!